Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will see a past paper question on back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. And for the rest of the videos, you can see my website address and my blog address, which is mentioned here. This topic is from A-Level Mathematics S1. The topic name is Representation of Data. Okay, this is part of it. So let's see a past paper question here. So in this question, the time in minutes of 13 students is given here from two different schools, Theatres and Whiteford Park School, right? And this is about cross-country race data in minutes. Now you can see here, the data is given from 38 minutes to 75 minutes for Theatre School, and for Whiteford Park School, 45 minutes to 83 minutes. We have to draw back-to-back stem and leaf diagram, and in this diagram, you have to keep on the left hand side, this side, Theatre's school data. This is the instruction given to you here. Okay, now we know that in leaf, we only write one unit and without comma. I will show you how. So because the data is of 2 unit and 10, unit 10, so we will write 10's place data in the stem, which is this. So I have already written here to save time. So from 3 to 8, because this data is starting from 30 in 30s and going to 80s. So that's why I've written 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now Whiteford Park School, sorry, not part. Park School data I have mentioned here to save time. The other one I will fill here right in front of you. So let's see the one which I have already written here. Whiteford Park School. So you see 45, 47. So I have written 5 here, 7 here, 45, 47. Then 53, 56. And 56 is 2 times. So I have mentioned here. These dashes I'm just putting to show it to you. You will not write these dashes here. Then from 61 to 69. So I have written here 61, 64, 66, 69. Another important thing, if you note down, I am writing one number under the other. So they are in the straight line horizontally and vertically. Right. So let's fill the data of Theatre School here. Starting from 38. So it's here. Then 43 and 48. Then 52, 54, 56, 57. 58 is twice. Okay. Then it is 61, 62, 66 and 75. So this is how your data is complete. And one thing which is missing, what is that? Key. How to read the data. That is must to show here. So you have to show the key here. Exactly the way you have written there. You will write just one data here to show how to read it. So for example, I'm writing it this. Okay. So I can say it means 45 minutes. 45 is of Whiteford School. Minutes of Whiteford School. Whiteford Park School, right? And similarly, for this part, you can say 43 minutes of Theatre's School. This is how you complete the stem and plot diagram. Either it is back to back or not back to back, right? After that, next part of the question is saying find the interquartile range. Now we know that interquartile range mean basically upper quartile minus lower quartile, right? So some people do 1/4 of the data, 3/4 of the data, but I have noticed that the students usually make mistake. So I'm telling you a simple another way where you can avoid making any mistake. So data of Theatre School is talking about here is 13, right? For both the school, the data is 13. So let's see on the left hand side. So what is the central value of 13? We can do it mentally. We don't need to apply any formula here. So 7th place data is at the center, right? So let me count from here. 38, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically 57 is my median, which I don't need here. But what it is helping me, it is helping me to know that 6 data is on the left hand side of it and 6 data is on the right hand side of it. Now 6 is an even number. So for the lower quartile and upper quartile, you have to find the central value of 6 data, right? So central value of 6 data will be 3rd place data and 4th place data from the start. 1, 2, oops, sorry, it is erased. So it will be 48 and 52. Let me change the color. 48 and 52. This is the lower quartile. And for the upper quartile again, at the third place and fourth place, 1, 2, 3. So it is 61. Let me change the color here. So it is 61 and 62, right? So let me find out the lower quartile first. 48 and 52. So lower quartile, 48 plus 52 divided by 2. It is equals to 50. So my lower quartile is 50. And for my upper quartile, it is 61 and 62. So it is, upper quartile is 61 plus 62 divided by 2. So it is 61.5. So your upper quartile is 61.5, and now you can subtract it. It will be 11.5. So your interquartile range is 11.5. Right. Now let's see the next part of this. This question is a unique question in a sense that very few times in the past paper they have merged the concept of coding with the back-to-back and stem and leaf diagram. So in this question they have. Okay, so now the next part of the question is saying time taken by people at White for Park School are denoted by x minute. And they're saying find the value of sigma x minus 60 square. Now what does it mean? Basically this immediately reminds them, a student, to recall the concept of variance or standard deviation. It is very simple here right now. X minutes he's telling you is the data of the school, right? And if you see here, the data of the White for Park School is here, this line. Okay, this line. 45, 47, 53. This is the data in minutes of the White for Park School. So what is this question saying? X minus 60. So let me explain it to you here. When I say x minus 60 square and sigma sum, it means each and every minute which is given here of 13 student, I will minus 60 from the data and then I will square it. Right? So for example, the first data here was given 45 and then 47 and so on. So let me just explain you the meaning of one. So I will write here 45 minus 60 square plus 47 minus 60 square plus, why I'm doing plus? Because of this sigma. So I have done this work here for you to save time. So let's see here, right? The purple color is showing actually the minute, and minus 60 I'm doing here. So this is what you will do, and after that you will subtract. 45 minus 60 is minus 15. 47 minus 60 is minus 13, and so on. Simple calculation. So you will end up with this. And then we'll simply use calculator to figure it out. So it will be equals to 1856. I'm just using calculator, so writing it accordingly. So you can use calculator and figure it out. So this is your sum of x minus 60 whole square. Okay, so now the next part of the question is saying sigma x minus 60 equals to 46 is given to you. Okay, you don't need to calculate, it is given to you. Use this result together with your answer in part 2 to find the variance of x. Now this is the formula of variance which is given to us in the MF19 formula sheet also. So we have to calculate the variance. So we'll just substitute the values here. So sigma x minus 60 square is 1856. Okay. Don't make mistake of doing a square here, because this 1856 is actually sigma x minus 60 square. 13 here. Now sigma x minus 60 is 46 given to you here. And you simply use the calculator to calculate the variance, which as I calculate is 130. If there's a calculation mistake, you can fix it. So this is how you will calculate the variance of x. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you will like it. So press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Thank you. Take care.